Let me acknowledge our priest host, Father Iha from the Cathedral, the Holy Ghost Cathedral, Father Daniel, also an educationist from our very, very esteemed institution at Maris Center, Bombolulu, Bungoni, and also Father Levinus, one of our two principal chaplains of the Archdiocese. As you know, we are just about to roll out the program on chaplaincy to our schools. You are lucky as Laurentians that we have a system already of chaplaincy where a sister takes you through some chaplaincy services through the priests around. But we have a specific program which we are beginning now in the country from the Ministry of Education, and that is why His Grace chose two priests, Father Levinus and Father Lape Don, who will be again taking through many of the priests again to come to our schools so that the chaplain services can be delivered to each one of us. And let me confine myself to the first reading. In the interest of time, we would like to be through by around 9:15. So you'll allow me to take just 5 minutes reflection. Sacrifice is very, very difficult to do or to make. And we are all used to bloody sacrifices. In our traditions, maybe our pupils would not know much about our respective cultural, traditional sacrifices, but I think you are good in CRE, all of you. At least you get some pastoral services. You've been hearing in the readings that Jesus Christ sacrificed Himself to all of us and granted us salvation. His sacrifice was bloody because He was crucified. He was nailed on the cross. He was thrashed and whipped, and blood oozed out of His body. So His sacrifice was bloody. And you've just heard about Moses. Moses went again and gave sacrifice to the Lord, which was also bloody. But again, we are taught one thing, that in our lives, we should also give sacrifice. And you may ask me, maybe the pupils, how do you sacrifice yourself? You may not be nailed on the cross like Jesus, but again, sacrifice is letting go, keeping away what is rightful yours. When you are given 100 shillings, I know you don't carry snacks here, but some of you I know unlawfully buy snacks on the way. And if you are given 100 shillings by your parent and you choose not to use it for yourself, maybe when there is mass you opt to give it all for the work of the Lord. Now you have sacrificed them. The sacrifice is not bloody, but you have given your own property, which is rightful yours, your own money, to a better cause. Now that is sacrifice. If you are at home on Saturday and you've accessed some biscuits, 10 of them, 10 pieces, which are rightfully yours, then you opt to give 5 of the biscuits to your neighbor. You have sacrificed. So sacrifice is about letting go your pleasure, which is rightfully yours, your property, your money, your time, and you are offering that for a better cause, for another person, for another purpose. So let us continue training ourselves on sacrifice. Our dear parents, we have a duty also of teaching our sons and daughters on giving sacrifices. Kama amezoea kuangalia kipindi fulani kila siku jioni, now we should teach that boy or girl how to sacrifice. Mshikie ngumu, mwambie leo utaona. Au nimemaliza homework. Now sacrifice is not about finishing homework ndio ukaangalie. I don't remember any soap opera program. Mara zingine inatupata njiani, so naziko mapema, so I don't remember one. But if there is that program you like most and you finished your homework, it is not a must that you should watch. The good ones, of course. Hatutaki muangalie zile ambazo si zenu. You watch on your age. You know that guidance. Ukiambiwa hii ni ya watu wa miaka 16 and you are 15 and a half, you keep off. So anything which gives you pleasure, which is pleasurable, you can choose to keep it away for the sake also of training your mind and body. Because kesho, you will be a CS wa pesa za Kenya. Na utachukua zote because una access. But if you sacrifice and say, for the sake of a better purpose, sitafanya hii. Chakula, you can sacrifice. What is the best meal for you, my young daughters and sisters? Chips and chicken, na tomato sauce and a bit of some chili sauce, and a glass of cold juice. And then you tell mom, today, I know it's in the menu, but do me ugali and skuma. Then you teach yourself how to sacrifice. When mom sends you somewhere, 1 kilometer, go to auntie so-and-so and take this thing for me. You can choose not to use tuk-tuk. If it's safe, you can just walk. Feel a bit of pain, walk, exercise, and come back. So wazazi wetu, I think that is one of the duties of the Laurentians, to teach our young ones and train their minds on giving away what is rightful theirs for a better purpose. Na utafurahi mwisho. Atatoka London o India kule anafanya kazi, o America o Nairobi, na atadrive paka nyumbani just to come and say hi to you. Si utafurahi na kuletea wajukuu uwasalimie. Because kama tutawafundisha kusacrifice, watakupigia wajukuu kwa WhatsApp na yeye wamekaa na selfie. Then akutumie, hello, these are your grandchildren, they are happy, si wagonjwa, or how are you doing, umelipa stima, then sikuna M-Pesa 5,000, so lipa stima, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, lakini natamani wajukuu wangu. Kwa WhatsApp. Because hataki kusacrifice kuingia SGR, ama kuingia ndege ama kudrive mpaka kwetu. So let Moses today teach us how to sacrifice. And lastly, is from your sacrifice that today you will be given some prize. If you appear here today, it's because of that sacrifice. You didn't sleep without doing your homework. You were attentive in class. You didn't give us fish eyes. Natoa macho na usikilizi. If you listened to the teachers, then it means you'll be rewarded because you sacrificed. Let us praise the Lord. Okay.